Jason Wu, nice and wide outside to zone number one. Corbin Wilson drops a wheel off the inside there on the transition. Corbin Wilson over-rotates slightly, checks up as Jason Wu. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome along to the MSC Challenge round number 3, coming to you from the Meremere Drift Park in the Waikato. It is a beautiful sunny day, and this is round number 3 of the 4-round championship for 23-24. About to introduce you to our top 30 entrants. We have 2 drivers who have, by virtue of highest qualifying results, got themselves through to the 16. So we will introduce you to your top 32 for the day, starting with the number 1 qualifier for Drift Academy. Please make welcome Jason Wu. The next battle you'll see head-to-head, he represents Casper Transmissions. Put your hands together for Atlan Norman. Out of the Waikato, loud and proud, the 07, the big old machine with 600 horse, Nathan Williams. I jokingly called him the king of KFC. He is also the mayor of West Auckland. Please make welcome Weston Floyd. Whole family out on track, representing Drift Direct. This is Hayden Story, along with Kelsey and Heath. Give us a wave, Heath. Give us a wave. We call him the pest. He's like a little mosquito in battles. He's right there on your door and you can't get rid of him. Roan Ellison. Up against him, representing RHP. Please make welcome the Daily with the better moustache, Aidan Daly. Qualifying in position number 4, he already has an FD licence, but he's being greedy again for Fleet Tyres, Tyler West. For Drift Direct and Friends Motorsport, please make welcome Mr. Curtis Lilly. In the cover barge for Psycho Motorsport, this is Ryan Murdoch. Don't hurt yourself, you'll pull a hamstring doing that. Next to him, please make welcome... I've got lost. Too many RHP cars. This is Matthew Beard. Please make welcome Matthew Beard for RHP. This is why I got confused, because also representing RHP in Seaton Sleigh, this is Clayton Daly, Guy Smiley. His opponent in the top 32 in the FC RX7. Please make welcome Roy Warner. Winning the TechSpan unofficial qualifying challenge in a Lynx Africa gift pack, also for sale by auction at $6 currently. Please welcome Jared Weems. His opponent making his competition debut for Floyd Brothers Racing and Road Graphics. Please make welcome Ben Floyd. Over to the other side of the tree, he is currently in 2nd place on points and he qualifies in 2nd position, the Drift Fox. This is Corbin Wilson. Standing next to him, we call him the Parsnip. He's one of the crowd favourites. This is Jake Fastnage for TechSpan Motorsports. His opponent for Fair Lady Garage and Racer Products. Please welcome Trent Abina. All right, hopefully we won't have a brawl, because I'm sure they've done this a few times over many years. Going head to head, please make welcome the brothers Shane King and Matt King. Next to them, when you ask him how many horsepower he's got, the answer is all of them. Please make welcome the Sultan, Aaron Habib. For Waikato Engine Reconditioners, please make welcome Tyler Knowles. Qualifying in position number 3, the Ponsonby Chihuahua. He looks like he's on for a battle song this afternoon. Please make welcome Matt Kemp. His opponent in the 32, representing Girls in Motorsport and in competition round number 3 of her life, Yun Lu. Next to him, representing New Caledonia, loud and proud, please make welcome Kevin Doidong and the family. For Project Dunlop, hopefully he's got the fueling problems sorted. Uncle Barry and Yolanda found some different fuel this morning, but that's a different story. Please make welcome Luke Dunlop. He's got better and better and better every single round. His car looks amazing. Please make welcome for Landmark Homes, Blair Gilman. His opponent in the 32, he's had to resort to plan B car-wise. Please make welcome Michael Tang. Current leader, current defending champion, They call him Jordan the Machine Joyce. And his opponent in the top 32 looking to upset the apple cart for IA Motorsport and Friends, sponsored by Drift Direct. Please make welcome Isaac Aldridge. That is your top 32, ladies and gentlemen, as they line up for our battles this afternoon. We're going to go 32, we're going to go 16, we're going to go 8, we're going to go 4, and then we're going to go 2. Gentlemen, you may start your engines. Let's get down to finding ourselves a winner. And no burnouts, please. No burnouts have been requested. Might be a great time now to introduce you to our judging panel for the day. Our happy judges, as always, will be Sky Zhao. That's the role he's filled for a number of years. Joining him on the panel, Judge Extraordinaire, the guy who's seen probably more drift laps than anyone else, Robbie Nishida, joining us from Japan, along with Tux, who is always here and has evolved from just saying one Japanese word to me to 3 or 4. What was that? Keske. The microphone is on, boys, if you'd like to say anything. Robbie, the mic is right there if you want to say hello. The mic is powered up. Anything you want to say, Robbie? Welcome back to New Zealand. Flick it up, flick the switch up. Say hello. We saw Kawado's son online this morning. A few other Japanese viewers maybe tuned in. Are we good? Are we on? Are you on, Robbie?
Hey.
I can hear you. I think. I can hear you. It's just really loud. This is just... might be really hard to hear. Try again, Robbie. Try again. No? Nothing? We've got nothing? Oh, sorry, Robbie. The reason it didn't work is because I turned it off. I turned it off. It should work now. Try that one. Does it work now?
Hello? Oh. There you go. Yeah, it was we just had a great session of qualify. All the drivers seemed like they got a little nervous during the qualify, so during the practice it looked like everybody was able to run the outside line, but hopefully everybody knows what they did for the qualify and get better their runs in the lead position so they can give a good lead run for the chase, because obviously every good chase there is, the lead driver is usually running the outside line, so really looking forward to some close battles, so hope you guys enjoy it as well.
And Robbie, if you could you welcome any Japanese viewers, please, in native tongue? I usually ask Tux to do this, but he doesn't like doing it, so.
さあ、ニュージーランド、MSC チャレンジニュージーランド、今回、3ラウンド目、そして明日4ラウンド目なんですが、今日の朝の予選の方終わりまして、これからベスト32の追走、何台かはバイランとして、一人で走る、形になりますが、ほぼ30台近く、集まっているので、ベスト32の、熱いバトルを期待してみて楽しんでください。
All right, thank you so much, Robbie. Great to have you back in New Zealand again. I know you're looking forward to identifying perhaps the next up-and-coming New Zealand drift star as they make their way into Japanese competition.
I just wanted to let you guys know, whatever I said in Japanese, a lot of you guys probably don't even know what I said, so I could have just been talking about something totally different.
To me, it sounded like a food order, but that's fine.
Right?
I mean, that's what it sounds like to me. So I just think of it as having dinner with my in-laws, pretty much, because they'll be speaking away in Cantonese. I don't understand either. But look, I want to say a big warm welcome into everybody on the live stream. Our top 32 tree should be up in front of you, so we did just introduce them to you. I'll run through it there for you. We have Jason Wu, of course, has the bye run. Then we have Nathan Williams and Atlan Norman, who you see lining up next. We got Weston Floyd and Hayden Story, Rowan Allison, Aidan Daly, a couple of young hard chargers, Tyler Weston, Curtis Lilly in the borrowed car, Ryan Murdoch and Matt Beard, a couple of young hard chargers as well. Clayton Daly and Roe Warner, and then Jared Weems and Ben Floyd make up the left-hand side of the tree. Young Corbin Wilson has a buy into the 16 by virtue of his number 2 qualifying spot. Jake Fastnage and Trent Urbina head-to-head. The Battle of the Kings, Shane King, Matt King. They will go head-to-head in the 32. Then Aaron Habib and Tyler Knowles. Matt Kemp and Yun Lu. Kevin Duidong and Luke Dunlop. Blair Gilman and Michael Tang. And Jordan Joyce and Isaac Aldridge. Now, what I can see, just picking out of that immediately, you can see there that Tyler Tyler West and Clayton Daly are on the same side of the tree in the same bracket, so that's going to have an impact on the points there, along with Isaac Aldridge and Jordan Joyce being head-to-head in the top 32, which will also have a significant impact on the results tree as it sits at the moment. So a couple of good battles coming up through the 32. They'll all be pushing hard to see who can make their way through and grab those maximum points. Now, just wondering what's happened to Nathan Williams here. I know the boys were doing some repairs earlier. I am hoping to have Jace Brown join us on the live stream as well. Jace is here and is hopefully going to do some pit work for us, because we do have a roaming pit camera, or we did have one, but it's just been brought back to us, so maybe it's gone flat. We might try and do it with the drone. Oh, okay, so apparently it's unstabilized, so it's not able to be used. So not going to be able to do the pit shots other than with the drone. So we use the drone where we can. We're just not going to be able to interview the drivers, and hey, maybe they'll give me a call from the pits over mobile phone. We'll go old school. We'll try and see how things work out. So let us know on the live stream who's tuned in, who's watching, and who you think is going to get it done here for round number 3. And look, I'll just have a bit of water and we'll get underway very shortly. Again, welcome to the MSC Challenge for round number 3. Judges Sky Zhao, Robbie Nishida and Takashi Teruya in the house, and they will be your judges of fact, guiding us through the 32 this afternoon. Hey, welcome, Lisa King. Great. Oh, you're in the pits, Lisa. I'll tell you what. Do you know what I really want to do, Lisa? Why don't you come on up here when the boys are about to battle in the 32? Come and watch it from up here on the platform, and we'll let you commentate the boys' battle. I'm sure you've had to referee them fighting in the past. We may as well see what can happen, right? Why not? Let's have some fun. All right, Ray Parsons says Corbin Wilson, the Drift Fox, looking forward to the battles. Yolanda Marie, Project Dunlop. What are you on, like beer number 6 for the afternoon now? What is it, midday? Midday somewhere. All right, here we go. Nathan Williams, Trent. That is Atlan Norman in the chase position. Atlan Norman closing right up there, just trying to make sure that he can chase from a position where he isn't able to switch over. Not too bad a job there from Atlan Norman, just having maybe a little bit of a challenge there with that big car of Nathan Williams swinging around out front there, but nice and tidy from both drivers. Good way to kick things off there. Hey, let them hear it over there on the pit wall too, if you're appreciative of the driving you can see. Go get him, Atlan, from hello Bieber, how are you? Young Liam, well, you're not even young anymore, really. You're pretty much washed up. What are you, 21 and you're washed up, Liam Honor? Psycho Motorsports, show us the dance moves on the track. Don't know if we want to see Ryan dance. I think if Ryan can get to the podium, I reckon we'll probably see, well, let's be honest, he'll probably streak at that point. Might not be good for anyone's eyes, but hey, he'll do it anyway. So we're just taking a look at the replay on the live stream. Just apologies if it's... what's it doing there, boys? 22 and retired. 22 and washed up is what you meant to say there, Liam. Switch over now. Nathan Williams has left a big gap here. He's got to come back harder. Atlan Norman. Atlan Norman, well, and Nathan Williams shoots on up. Tries to close up the proximity there, trying to take advantage of his horsepower. Atlan Norman doing a good job out front. Nathan Williams tucked down to the inside there. Judges are looking closely at things. Judges looking very closely at things there just to see what mistakes have been made there by our drivers. I'll take a look at the replay again. Sorry, that judges just again, yeah, just looking to make sure that there are no mistakes that they missed there. Go Shane King from Ganga in Queensland. Now I'm going to assume Ganga might be grandfather, granddad, something like that. It's always interesting to try and work out what different names mean. And my apologies if I've just put that completely wrong. By no means do I assume that you're a grandfather or anything like that. It's just what that looks like to me. Waiting for a call from the judges who are reviewing the replay. Let me know in live stream land if you think if Nathan Williams got it, throw a thumbs up. And what about Matt? What about Matt? What about Matt? What about Matt, Lisa? I did talk about Shane. I talked about Matt. I talked about getting you to come up here. Come on up here. If you think I'm being mean to your kids, come up here, Lisa. Come on up. Come and say hello. There's a microphone. It's got your name on it. Oh, you're talking to Ganga. Okay, now I understand. Yes, we have a call, gentlemen. Going through is one more time. We're going one more time, so judges could not separate them. So yeah, go. Why not? We'll kick off that way. Danum Templeman, good to see you tuned in. Jordan Lee, good to see you tuned in as well. That is, of course, that's Jordan Lee's ex-car being piloted by Corbin Wilson. Lauren Norman says Atlan, and I'm going to assume that maybe you're a relative. Go hard, Matt and Shane from the family in Queensland. Auntie Ange, laugh out loud, no favourites. Well done, well played. Well played. Go Lisa King. Yes, Granny. Granny, okay. Who's Granny? I'm confused. Well, Lisa might be Granny now. Is that right? Granny? Yeah, Sadie's here. Sadie's right. Sadie's right. Hello, Max Rude. I can tell you that Nathan Williams just came up really short there on that first clip. So the judges will mark him down for that. And he's dropped a wheel off the inside. Nathan Williams has dropped a wheel off the inside. So I think that'll be a case maybe of Nathan might have led Atlan that way. So they'll switch over and they'll go back the other way. This is a one more time battle if you have just joined us. Hello, girls in motorsport. Has Yun been on yet? No, you're going to waiting. Yun is not on until halfway down the right-hand side of the tree. So I'd say about 15-20 minutes before Yun Lu is on. So welcome, girls in motorsport. Tuned in again. Jamie Allen, hello to you. I'm pretty sure you were supposed to be here driving, but you were going to some sort of activity with the Prince. Izzy Kenwood says, we'll go Eddie. Switch over now, Atlan Norman will have the lead. Again, we see Nathan Williams doing the big old slide job, trying to close up onto the Casper Transmissions entry of Atlan Norman. I think it's a tidier chase run from, lead run from Atlan. I think Atlan Norman may be slightly better in the lead run there, so it'll be down to how the judges call the chase here. Wayne Hopkins, Ganga is grandfather. That's great. Thanks, right, Wayne. Appreciate that. It is 28 Atlan Norman to the 16. 28 Atlan Norman to the 16. And you'll see the little fist pump there. Atlan Norman is a happy boy. He's a happy boy. Nathan Williams maybe not quite so much. Maybe I can borrow you now, Jace. Maybe I can borrow you now. It's like 3 strides for you to get over here from the pits. Now, my apologies for being a bit of a pain here, but can I ask the two gentlemen who are standing on something behind the wall if you could just jump down? I just don't want you falling over the wall. If you could just jump down from that position, just because I don't want you to tip over the wall and suddenly bring things to a halt. Yeah, you two guys, thank you. Sorry. I just hate for anyone to fall in front of a moving car, because that would be a situation we don't want to deal with. As Weston Floyd leads out Hayden Story. Weston Floyd been on a real tear, but here comes Hayden Story, displaying his chase prowess. Hayden Story was right up there in the pocket of Weston Floyd, trying to make himself a real pest here as Hayden Story. Underpowered car, but just doing Hayden Story things. Put your hands together for Hayden as he comes around the bend. He's right in the pocket. And the only reason he's been able to do that is because Weston has delivered him a run. Oh, and Hayden's happy. That's deserved, my friend. That is deserved. Give it a little tap. Give it a little love tap on the roof. Go Weston from Chelsea. Go Eddie from Derek. Yes, Jared Eccleston. Yes, there are some issues. Just we're having some technical problems today, but hopefully you can see things all right. Hello, living the drift life. You guys are regular viewers of ours, all the way from the UK. Big proponents of drifting culture all around the world. All right, we'll switch over now. See what happens here. Weston Floyd in the chase, and Hayden Story in the lead. Definitely a horsepower advantage here for Weston Floyd, so he's got to play the game here, play it smart. Hayden Story gets nicely out there. Hayden Story got all of zone number 1, all of zone number 2 as well. Hayden Story, where was this run in qualifying? If he had done this run in qualifying, he would have been top 4, I reckon. That is a run and a half from Hayden Story. I'm the first person to admit I love giving Hayden crap a lot of the time. But that was a run, man. That was a run. Oh, Joel, pesky. I think that's auto-corrected. I think you mean the pesky mosquito. That's Rowan Ellison. He'll be up later, Joel Selwood. Waiting for a call from the judges. Now, how do they see this? Going through to the top 16 is Hayden Story. Hayden Story gets it done. Hey, when he gets back, Kelsey, ask him why he didn't drive like that the whole time. Seriously, that felt... Did you guys see that? He got right out in that zone, right? Got all of everything. Didn't miss anything at all there, Hayden Story. Underpowered car. Doing Hayden things. Hard luck, boys. Still got one Floyd to go, though. One Floyd to go. Ben's still in the battle. Here is the pesky mosquito himself, Rowan Ellison, with... Aidan Daly in the chase position. Oh, Aidan Daly with a big straighten up there. Did he have to check up there on Rowan Ellison? Was it Rowan Ellison? Rowan Ellison just winds the angle into this car, and it's got to be off-putting as a chase driver because that car swings so far around. I think Aidan Daly just not really sure how close he can really get there. Lynn Kemp, go Hayden. Natasha Daly, send it aids from Makana Horn. Trevor Haley, let's go Roan. Gilly Meyer, good luck aids. Sure Sam West will be tuned in there somewhere as well, along with the rest of the RHP Tune Squad. Paige Allison, go Roan, proud of you, bro. It's got to be weird to be chasing that. Gents, if I could just ask you to close the gates, please. Those gates are supposed to be closed because we are a closed venue where we actually don't permit spectators. We don't have a permit for it, so we're not meant to have anyone here who isn't part of a crew or part of the MSC staff. All right, Aidan Daly has the lead now. Aidan Daly will throw it down, get right out there. Just comes up a little bit short as Aidan Daly. Rowan Ellison just... full Roan mode, just doing Roan things. He's just right there in the pocket. Oh, Rowan Ellison, he put a wheel off the inside and checked himself up huge. And then he's done it again, lost all the flow there. Now, Rowan Ellison, he threw himself off there. We have a call. It is unanimous. Going through to the top 16, Aidan Daly. Now, where's Clayton? Oh, he's in the other bracket. Can't quite see those Daly boys head-to-head yet. So Aidan Daly will go head-to-head with Hayden Story. Aidan Daly head-to-head with Hayden Story in the top 16. Tyler West now and Curtis Lilly. Tyler West, Curtis Lilly, and Ryan Murdoch and Matthew Beards. So tree should be up on your screen at the moment. You'll be able to see who's made their way through so far. So, yeah, Jason Wu is number 1 qualifier, had a bye. He has Atlan Norman for Casper Transmissions. Hayden Story for Drift Direct has Aidan Daly for RHP Performance. Yeah, I reckon that's about right, Sam West. Yes, he did a good job there. He had a little bit of pressure put on him, but he did the work, threw down the lead run, and Rowan Ellison goes out in the 32, so that's going to have a massive impact on points. Go Ryan from Psycho Motorsport. Yeah, I'm not smart enough to do that. I don't know how to mute the audio. I just keep talking, man. That's the boys. That's the boys on the desk job. I don't know how to do any of that stuff. I just keep talking. Shirley Murdoch says, "Go Ryan." Toby Andrews. Hello, Toby Andrews. Erin should be here, Toby. If you happen to be near her, give her a little nudge. Love to see a few more girls in competition. Tyler West will have the lead here as number 4 qualifier, and Curtis Lilly in the chase. Curtis Lilly really struggling to get any angle out of that car. There was a really late initiation, had to have a couple of kicks at it. Tyler West doing a good job there. Curtis Lilly not being left behind, but just really struggled on that initiation. And it gives him a little tap once, gives him a little tap twice. That's all right. Tyler will just re-sign right up before D1. I think he's doing D1. Boys will switch over now. You'll get a little replay now while I have a little bit of water. Hey, if you guys are not actually with a team, I am going to actually need to ask you to leave. So we don't have a permit for spectators. We can't actually have spectators here. We're only allowed our staff and the competitors and pit crews here. So I will ask you to leave the premise shortly. We'll just go through this battle. Nice job here from Curtis Lilly up front. Tyler West right there with him, just West the best. Reckons he's the best West. Incidentally, I'm pretty sure Sam West still needs to shave his head from last year. I think you still owe us a haircut, don't you, Sam West? Universal through to the 16. Tyler West. Tyler West continues his march, and he is well in touch for the overall title. All right, so we're back, and we have Ryan Murdoch head-to-head with Matthew Beard. Go Ryan from Girls in Motorsport. And no doubt a few RHP supporters tuned in as well, cheering on Matt Beard from Whangarei, now residing down in the Bay of Plenty. Joyce squad, there we are. Hello Tanya, I knew you'd tune in eventually. Do we reckon Jordan's got what it takes to go back to back? Is that what we're thinking? Or is somebody else going to spoil the party? Of course, we are on a double header. We are on a double header this weekend. Matt Beard will lead away. Ryan Murdoch on the chase position. Both drivers a little bit shallow there on clip number 1. Matt Beard driving away out front a little bit there. Has Matt Beard done enough to see himself through to the 16? And the call is unanimous. It is 10 Ryan Murdoch through. 10 Ryan Murdoch to the 16. Back on the live stream feed here, and it is Clayton Daly for RHP Performance just throwing down Roe Warner with a big entry mistake there and struggling to hold it all together there. Clayton Daly just doing Clayton things out front and delivering a nice tidy run. Natasha's got some instructions for you. She wants you to throw it on the door. Okay, so we will have a call there, nice and swift. It is number 2, Clayton Daly goes through. Number 2, Clayton Daly goes through. Nice effort there from Roe Warner, finding his way in competition. Clayton goes through. All right, Jared Weems and Ben Floyd. Jared Weems, Ben Floyd on the live stream. Let me know who's back in Jared, who's back in Ben Floyd. What do we reckon, FBR team? He was right there in the pocket, nice and close, nice and close. Get some of the bros up there to help out. It's a good suggestion, Tanya. I'd love it. I'd actually love... I've had this open offer, right? This is a development series, so if any of the drivers do want to come up here, jump on the PA, that would be fine with me, Jace. I'd love to see you if you're up here, if you want to come up. Who have we got? Nathan? Maybe Weston. Maybe we could get Weston Floyd up here. Be good to hear from him. Roan Allison, Curtis Lilly. I think Jared's happy. I think Ben's happy. Both boys doing a good job there. As we take my voice is gone. I started doing this in September, and I haven't had too many weekends off. So I'm looking forward to tomorrow, putting the microphone away until nationals. Oh, it is Universal going through. Is 27 Ben Floyd. 27 Ben Floyd. We get KFC for Ben too, right? It wasn't just for Weston. We get KFC for him too. Just chicken. So you're just taking a look at a bye run here for Corbin Wilson, qualified position 2 with an 86.5. Corbin Wilson, bye run 86.5, qualified P2, and he is straight into the 16. Jake Fastnage and Trent Abena up next. Jake Fastnage and Trent Abena up next. Oh, thank you, girls. It doesn't sound so sexy. If you were standing next to me, I don't think the boys are that impressed. I sound a bit like Kermit the Frog, I reckon. But anyway. Right, where are you, Lisa? Are you coming to join me or not? Lisa, are you coming to join me? I'd love to. I've never had a mum call the sons battling on track before. I just think it'd be kind of fun to do. So, Lisa, if you do want to join me over here, be a fun little dimension to add. Jake Fastnage, Trent Abena, Team Parsnip will be online somewhere. The Jake fans will tune in very shortly. Let me know if you're backing Jake for TechSpan Motorsport. If you're behind Trent Abena, Fair Lady Garage, throw a little thumbs up for him there too. Somebody's bound to know the answer to this online. So, when the Kings used to fight as kids, who used to win? Somebody tell me online. I want to know who used to, because if anyone fights, right, it's brothers who grew up in a certain era watching WWE. Get it, Jake from Charmaine. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up with this, but I'm getting pretty rough at the moment. So, trying to do what we can. Get it, Jake. Get it, Trent. Yeah, let me know who used to win the WWE matches between the King boys. Kathleen Elizabeth, send it, Trent. The youngest brother, Aaron King, apparently used to whoop both of them from Charnel. Is that right? Is it Aaron? Aaron whooped both your asses? I don't know if it's true. I'll just say it. Aaron's probably over there on the pit wall, just smirking away. Judges want to see a replay already. That's interesting. Hello, Angel. Good to see you tuned in. Again, get behind your favourite drivers. MSC Challenge round number 3. Drivers competing, of course, for that FD Japan Pro licence. Just trying to tame things down a little bit. The old voice is getting pretty rough. Don't want to have to hand over to Brucey, but he's been waiting in the wings for about 3 years now. Brucey's keen to jump on the commentary mic. We could let Robbie commentate. Robbie does a lot of commentary on FD, but I think he's here on holiday, so he's busy. He's got his judge's hat on. Oh, there's a big old dirt drop there from Trent Abena. Trent Abena getting wide out of 2. So to answer the question, do you not have to hit the boxes? Yes, you are meant to reach the required zones. One more time is the call. One more time is the call. So they're going again. One more time is the call. The first box is a long way around that corner. That is it is a difficult zone to hit. A number of the drivers struggling to stretch all the way out to that zone this morning. Requires you to carry quite a lot of speed to carry angle all the way around that big sweeping corner. So let's see what happens. Now Jake's in his comp car, so I don't know if he's going to have enough tyres left here. See if we're going to switch over if we're going straight to the King Brothers battle. What's the call here? Are they going back to change tyres or are they going straight back into the box? No, Trent said it's okay. Now, Jake looks like he's heading off, is he? No, Jake's come off. No, Jake's going into... sorry, it's a bit hard to tell from where we are here. Just that is, of course, Launch Master Willie over there, owner of 1,000 dance moves. Greatest hits of Dance Master Willie. Better this time from Jake. Got further out. Did get further out in zone number 1. Got most at 2. Trenabina not quite as close this time. Switch over now. So this is a one more time battle. Trentabina and Jake. We've already had 2 one more times just in the 32, which is quite unusual for this competition. Already through, of course, Jason Wu, Atlan Norman, Hayden Story, Aidan Daly, Tyler West and Ryan Murdoch. You can see here where Jake is at. Jake's fighting that horsepower. He had to get right out of that, lost all momentum, had to give it a big kick to get it re-going again. Jake's almost having to come to a complete halt. You can see where he's getting right out of the gas and then standing on it again. The wheels are almost coming to a halt there. And the judges no doubt will pick that up on the replay. So I do note that Lisa hasn't quite made it up here yet to commentate this battle. Do we have a call? Yes, we do. It is... What is that? Where is it? Just waiting for it. Trent Abena goes through. 26 Trent Abena goes through. Oh, Jakey, where are you going? Off-roning. Hanging the bumper off there. Judges, was there anything particular there that you saw that resulted in big deductions or anything major that you saw there? That just in that battle there, I guess. Jake has a lot of supporters online. They'll want to know what's going on. No audio? Oh. No? I can hear me, but I can't hear you. It was on. It is on. It's on. Has it gone flat again? My apologies, Robbie. I threw you under the bus there. Robbie is talking. Yeah, Robbie was talking. What Robbie said was many, many Japanese words rapidly that I couldn't understand. That was what he said. Is it working now? Okay, so what is the feedback that's coming back, and everyone on the pit wall should be listening to this. The judges are unhappy that the lead cars are not filling the zone. So the judges are unhappy that the lead car is not filling the prescribed zones. So you need to get right out to the qualifying line. King versus King. I feel like they've done this before. Oh, Matt. Checked up, and he's checked up and out of it. The bro arm comes out the window. A little bit of frustration there maybe for Matt King. Go the King boys. Hello, Suhail Khan, tuned in on the live stream. Shouldn't you be towing something somewhere? Go King boys from Auntie Trees in Queensland. I do love how the families are tuned in around Australasia and supporting and watching drifting. I might see if we can get this corded mic to go over here maybe. Oh, boys, I told you we were going to have a fight on track. I didn't mean for you to take it literally. Well, whose fault was that? The hands have gone up. The hands are on the head. Whose fault was that? Matt, Shane's, both of them. One more time, you reckon? One more time, let them go again. All right, let's try this, boys. We'll go. Sky, does that reach all the way to you? Are you? I think we can probably give you that one, and provided Bruce doesn't go too far backwards. I think you should be on now, Sky.
Yeah, now we're on here.
All right, so we've made Robbie grumpy. We've made Robbie grumpy there, have we? Robbie doesn't like the fact we're missing the zones.
Now, Robbie is great at focusing on judging, but I just want to say massive thank you and welcome to New Zealand, Robbie. And right now we're watching a lot of this battle going through. The main thing is the lead car not filling the zone, like Robbie said, which is correct. And then we analysis lead versus lead, chases versus chase, and so a lot of come down to lead versus lead, but also any corrections in the chase position. But let's just finish this battle right here.
All right, thank you, Sky. Appreciate that. So the winner of that battle, the Battle of the Kings, it is number 8. It is number 8, which is Shane King. 8 Shane King through to the 16. 8 Shane King through. How are you, Rhodey? Good to see you tuned in. Unfortunately, you couldn't be here with us this weekend. Focused on D1, of course, with the MTF Cambridge team. Sadie's proving to be quite good luck so far, isn't she, really, Shane? She's doing quite well. Still not sure if we've got permission there for another baby if you win the event, but anyway, we'll talk about that one later. Aaron Habib, the Sultan, and Tyler Knowles. Aaron Habib and Tyler Knowles. Both the King brothers probably back in the pits now, putting Aaron King in his place, I'd imagine. What are we going to do? Are we going to run that cable somewhere else that's less dangerous to Bruce? That seems like a good idea. Go around that one. Now we can talk to our judges a little bit more easily. So what we've got to clean up maybe you did say, Sky, that Robbie was very focused, but any thoughts, any comments there, Robbie? Any comments from Robbie in terms of what he's seeing? He's like, man, I'm on holiday, leave me alone. Thoughts, Robbie? How are you feeling? Thoughts on what you're seeing so far?
Yeah, so just like what Sky said earlier, I think a lot of the guys are a little bit too worried in the lead position. They worry about the chase car, so they almost look like they're trying to get away. I think over half of the people that were leading up until now, a lot of them didn't even fill the outside zone 1. They did pretty good at 2, 3, 4, but I think the key here is to lay down a good lead. And today you might even be able to get away with taking the whole event by just laying down good lead runs. Because it is a compact track. It's not like there's a big speed difference. I've seen the underdog, the underpower cars that are beating the higher horsepower cars here as well. So I think the lead car should just really relax, concentrate on taking the outside zones, and should be pretty easy for them. They all did it during practice, but maybe it might be some nerves and stuff like that coming up. At qualify, and now we're tandeming, but good luck to all the drivers.
Okay, thank you so much, Robbie. Tux, you got anything to say? Kiske? Kiske, that's it. All right, so we're about to so you probably don't if you don't know what we're talking about, basically Tux, I've been trying to interview Tux for the last 4 or 5 years, and he finally said one word to me last week at Summer Bash, and all he did was turn around and tell me how to say Kiske properly, so hence we keep saying that to him. We are just waiting for Aaron Habib and Tyler Knowles. Oh, I feel like Aaron's spotter's got the message. Yeah, it definitely looks like Aaron Habib's spotter's got the message here. He got right out to that zone number 1 there. That is what the judges are looking for. Tyler Knowles. Go Tyler from Mum. Debbie Petrie. Go Damo from Damo's Diggers. You rock from Mike Morris. Damo, of course, one of our recovery team. Now, my apologies, there are 2 Tylers, so I hope I've got the right Tyler there. Debbie that I'm talking about, it will be the one that's on the screen. Tyler Knowles will have the lead this time around. It will be Aaron Habib in the chase. So we'll be back here tomorrow doing exactly the same thing on a completely different layout. Looks like it's hard work out there. It's just so hot in those cars. No doubt there'll be a lot of drivers looking for water. All right, Tyler Knowles out front. Had the lead on that one. Aaron Habib in the chase. Give me a thumbs up. So the decision is one more time, but it was a split decision. So we had one person thinking number 7 won, but the other 2 thinking it was one more time. Yeah, that's what I thought too, O'Connor Jordan. I did think Aaron's spotters did a good job there in relaying that message. If you missed it earlier, Robbie was basically saying, look, you need to deliver that lead qualifying line. You do need to get right out to those outside zones and deliver a lead qualifying like lead run. Oh, beautiful there from Aaron Habib into zone number 1. Really good job there on zone 1. Oh, what's happened there? It's gone. It's let go. Tyler Knowles, it's let go. I don't know if he's got a gear. Has he got a gear? Or did the intercooler pipe come off? It made the noise. Now, is that going to be a mechanical or was it just a safety shutdown? Our team will have a look there quickly. Constant. Was it a constant? I don't know if it's a constant replay. If it's a one more time, it's actually another battle of the same cars. So it's not really. So it's not a replay necessarily. You might be seeing the same cars. What's the call there, gents? I suggest we might have just had a 5-minute call potentially taken. Yes, confirming it is 5 minutes. 5 minutes taken by Tyler Knowles. 5 minutes by Tyler Knowles. So we will move, I believe, to the next battle. We will move. Yep, Tyler has called 5. So I think we will move to the next battle, which actually might even have to go to the next group. I think it'll be Matt Kemp, Yun Lu, Kevin Dodong, Luke Dunlop. So wait and see whether we bring out the whole bracket. I think we will. Who else is tuned in? Oh, Mr. Bamji's tuned in. Hello, Mr. Bamji. Azar, of course, lead sponsor via ProWear of Corbin Wilson, currently sitting in second place in the championship and round 1 winner. Lovely little feature on him in the latest New Zealand Performance Car magazine. All right, ladies, here's your girl, Yun Lu, the unicorn. I love the fact that Yun Lu just went past and just gave a little wave to the camera. Okay, girls in motorsports. Yeah, we get the fact it's lagging, right? It's a free stream. It is what it is. It's Meremere. It's in the middle of nowhere. It's got no permanent infrastructure. So, look, there's a few people out there who are having no problems and are quite happy. So, look, deal with it at your end. And we'll keep trying to run through the show here as we see Matt Kemp and Yun Lu. Matt Kemp 100% got the memo on that first zone there. Filled it up beautifully. Great job there from Matt Kemp. Yun Lu just got lost there in the chase, and she's sort of almost just done almost like a shadow run there, just driving around behind him. But Yun Lu finding her way in competition. It is only her third competition round, but Matt Kemp definitely got the memo there, right out to zone number 1. So if you have just joined us, Jason Wu, Atlan Norman, Hayden Story, Aidan Daly, Tyler West, Ryan Murdoch, Clayton Daly and Ben Floyd are through on the left-hand side of the draw. Corbin Wilson has Trent Abina. Shane King got the win and awaits the winner of the Aaron Habib Tyler Knowles one more time. And we are into the bottom half of the right-hand side of the tree with Matt Kemp and Yun Lu. Matt Kemp just playing it smart here. Matt Kemp chucks a wheel off. Matt Kemp chucked a wheel off. That will be potential deduction there, but Yun Lu also making some mistakes there, and Matt Kemp was just so clean on that first lead run that, hard to see it going any other way. It is Matt Kemp goes through. Matt Kemp goes through. Number 9, Matt Kemp through to the next round. So the big difference there, obviously, the deliverable on the entry to Section 1, and Kevin Doidong. So hello to all of our viewers in New Caledonia tuned in. Kevin recorded a French introduction for me. I'll see if I can find that somewhere here.
Sur le live du MSC. Salut tout le monde, c'est Kevin. Voilà, on vous souhaite la bienvenue sur le live du MSC Challenge. Donc on espère que ça vous plaît et continuez.
Luke Dunlop needs another cable tie for that bumper. Who was in charge of that? Probably Jacob. I'll just play that again because you might have missed that one.
Salut tout le monde, c'est Kevin. Voilà, on vous souhaite la bienvenue sur le live du MSC Challenge. Donc on espère que ça vous plaît et continuez de regarder.
So there you go. That's how multinational we are. We've had Japanese, we've had Sky, and we've had English, and we've had French. So we haven't had a Cantonese or Mandarin yet, Sky. Maybe we could fix that. I'd like a Cantonese or Mandarin introduction maybe as well. Boys will switch over now with Luke Dunlop to lead and Kevin Dodong to chase. Bumpers flying off the back there of the Dunlop machine. Doesn't care. 0Fs. Project Dunlop in the house. Project Dunlop in the house. Now, how do we go here as Kevin and Luke come back around? It is... Oh, hang on. What do we got? Going through is 21 Kevin Doidong from New Caledonia. Project Dunlop goes out. So this tree is going to look really, really different after this. This is going to well and truly shake things up because we've seen a number of top contenders going out. Let's see how good Aaron's spotters were at listening. Let's see how clinical he is this time. So there should only be there's one pass of this, I believe, and it should be Tyler to lead. So it's not a full one more time. It was a 5-minute call. And I think it should be Tyler to lead. Yeah, he's pulling up into the outside spot. See how Aaron goes. See the headlights flashing away there for Aaron Habib, the Haltech ECU underneath the bonnet controlling that Monster Power 2J as the judges take a look at the replay. Now again, my apologies that I am having to back off a little bit. I've still got to do another day of this tomorrow, and my throat has already let go once today. I was hoping that a couple of the drivers might have come up here and joined me, but they don't want to. They don't want to play the game. They're all got game faces on, waiting for tomorrow's competition. It's always a popular request for some reason too that I get a lot of requests on the live stream saying get Punny up on the commentary. I don't know why people want to hear Punny on the microphone. I don't know what will happen, but it is a unanimous call going to 7 Aaron Habib. 7 Aaron Habib goes through to the 16. 7 Aaron Habib to the 16. Okay, and that should leave Blair Gilman and Michael Tang, and then Jordan Joyce and Isaac Aldridge. Probably a bit unfair for me to ask for one of Jordan's crew while he's still in competition. So you're still working over there, eh, Punny? You're busy? Yeah, you're busy, eh, bro? Yeah. You stay over there while you're needed, man. You can come over here once Jordan gets knocked out. And if that takes until if that takes till the final, then I guess you won't make it over here. Blair Gilman, Michael Tang. Blair Gilman. So Blair Gilman again misses that first section. And the judges have been quite harsh on this. The judges haven't been that happy with people missing that first zone. Hey Rody, how are you? Good to see you tuned in. You might get an emergency phone call later, Rody. I might need some help tomorrow. Our voice isn't sounding too flash. Another 4 hours, 5 hours maybe. Michael Tang now takes the lead with Blair Gilman in the chase. And you would hope that each of the teams have been given the judges' instructions that they are to deliver a qualifying-like lead run. That is what they're being all marked down for so far. So that's a massive shortcut there by Michael Tang in the lead. But then what's happened there to Blair Gilman towards the end of that run there? He's just come up a little bit short and pulled out a drift. Let's take a look at the replay. Michael Tang though was like right on the inside of the corner. So. Olivia said, "Go, Daddy." Jordan Joyce. Olivia said, "Go, Daddy." Which island are you going to, Chloe? If Jordan wins, which island are you going to? North Island, South Island, or Stewart Island? Waiheke Island. Maybe Waiheke Island. I love the fact that so many families are tuned in on the live stream, just supporting their friends, family, drivers, mums, dads, whoever's out there. I've never actually been able to say that before in competition. I've actually got somebody supporting their mum competing in a drift competition. Oh, universal call there is for 16 Michael Tang. 16 Michael Tang goes through. All three judges find in favour of Michael Tang. Now, I would say that that's probably because even though Michael made that mistake and missed his zone, Blair effectively came out of the drift once we got up to zone 4 there. It's good to see Kane Denby up here as well. Kane, of course, currently being auctioned off. Current bid is $100. Jordan Joyce. JJ Motorsport with Isaac Aldridge in the chase position. Isaac Aldridge dove right to the inside. Oh, but he's checked up there and taken out the light. Was it a light or a mirror? Tail light, I think, of Jordan Joyce's car. You boys obviously got the message as well. Nice to see Jordan right out there on zone number 1. You boys gave him the message. No spotting today, right? No comms? No comms? Just old school, just tell him to send it out to the zone? Yep. That is your tail light too, I think, in the middle of the track there. You might want to get that later. You got spares? Nah, it's fine. It's right there by Ray somewhere. There's a light behind you somewhere, Ray. Put it in your bag. Oh, I don't think it's much use anymore. So this is the final top 16 battle. Final 32 battle to find our 16. Final top 32 battle to find our 16. Should move through pretty quickly from here. So Isaac Aldridge has come up short there on zone number 1. He did get out to 2. Jordan Joyce doing a nice job in the chase pocket here. Keeps the wheels on the track. And both drivers drive it on through for a nice clean run there, closing out the 32. So our 16 is locked in. Isaac Aldridge dove right. Land Norman, Hayden Story, Aidan Daly, Tyler West, Ryan Murdoch, Clayton Daly and Ben Floyd, Corbin Wilson, Trent Abina, Shane King, Aaron Habib, Matt Kemp and Kevin Dodong, and Michael Tang and Jordan Joyce. Yeah, a little bit unlucky there for Isaac, of course, not in his regular competition car. But Isaac tells me he is headed off on an adventure tomorrow, so pulled the car off the lawn where it had been sitting for about a year, and it still started when he opened the door before all the tea tree leaves fell out of it. Tanya says, Joyce squad shot my bro doing what they asked the man. Ray Parsons, Doreen Wilson says, Ray Parsons, yay. Brody reckons it was a 10-0. James Wilden tuned in. Hello, James from JT Performance. Go Corbin Wilson from Doreen and Papa Rod. So going to assume that that's probably grandma and granddad, maybe. I appreciate the fact, James Walden, that you've evolved your content from 1,000 horsepower GTRs to content involving your dog. I relate a lot more to the dog dad photos. So Jason Wu, first look at him in battles against Atlan Norman for Casper Transmissions, and then Hayden Story and Aidan Daly. So it'll be an interesting battle. First time I think we've seen either of those two in the top 16. I can see you over there, Yun. You did a great job. The girls are really proud of you. A lot of support online. And I say hello to you girls down there too. Hi, girls. Hopefully you've enjoyed the day. Great to see you, Aben. Can we get a shot of the girls, Nathan? Is that possible? Yun's just walked. There are the girls over there. Just behind Ben Floyd. No? Can't hear me. He's focused. He's too focused. What are the... Maybe you can let me know the girls' names. Yun? Let me know the girls' names. We'll give them a little shout out. Kane Denby over there bidding on his own auction. Bidding $120 for a date with himself. Oh no. Is Bunny actually coming over to do commentary? No? Oh, okay. Jason Wu just rockets off the line right out to that zone. Atlan Norman playing catch up now. Hello, Troy Brown down there in the Palmerston North area. Hi, boys. How are you? You all right? You off now? Are you going home now? No? Time for a sandwich? Putney's hungry again? You hungry, bro? Yeah. Off to the gym, is it? Off to the gym? Afternoon cardio? Too much cardio. Switch over now. It'll be Atlan Norman in the chase, and it will be Atlan Norman in the lead and Jason Wu chase position. Atlan Norman's just called 5 minutes. Atlan Norman calls 5 minutes. Wonder if can we get the drone over there to see what he's actually doing? Is it possible to get the drone over there to see what he's working on? Be great to just show our live stream audience what's going on. Yeah, I'm sorry to disappoint you, Troy. There's not much yarning going on here. We're pretty rough. We're at many weekends in a row. We started at World Time Attack, then we went through Autofest, and then we went through MSC. We've had Mad Mike's Summer Bash, and it's been a lot of talking. There's been many lies told. Many insults dished out, and we're sort of getting to a point where tomorrow is going to be crown a champion and then crack a beer and enjoy a bit of summer. But it's great to have you tuned in on the live stream. Hello, Skylar White. Great to see you tuned in too. I'm wondering if you're going to unveil that billet engine at Nationals or not. Aidan Daly, where are you going? You just rocketed off the line. Left Hayden Story behind you. Nice lead run there from Aidan Daly. A lot of RHP support online. This is usually where Sam West and co tune in and just give us a little love for young Aidan coming through. The Daly with the better moustache. It was clinical out front. Hayden's happy though. Hayden's happy. Giving the car the little love tap. The kids are cheering. On the door aids. That's the way. Now it will be his. Now it will be well and truly possible to do that because Hayden's Story's not going to run away from you. He's going to deliver you a chaseable run. So let's see what happens here. Jackie Elliott says, "Go, Aidan." Are you coming up, Isaac? Are you going to come? You're going to come and relieve me finally. I can't even talk anymore. You'll have to steal the microphone off Sky, but that's all right. Sam West says, my man. See what he does. Is he going to the 8? Is he going to face Clayton? That's the question. Can he close it back up? Can he keep it on the door? Here we go. Aidan Daly closing up, taking the battle to Hayden Story. Aidan Daly delivering in the chase position. Hayden doing a good job out front there, but he is going to deliver that run. Put your hands together for them in a live stream land. Mr. Aidan Daly for RHP and Hayden Story. Good job there, Hayden out front. This is what happens up here in my world. Unanimous call is one more time. Unanimous call is one more time for Hayden Story and Aidan Daly. Now, what I'll get you to do, Isaac, if you don't mind, is as we see this one more time battle, if you could just talk the audience through sort of where you are and the gears, etc. So accelerating off the line, handbrake drag, etc. Just call the run as you see it live, and that way our audience can appreciate what goes through a driver's mind. Or maybe you don't think that much, I don't know. Maybe you just mash the gas.
You try not and think too much, because the more you think about it, the more likely, or I am especially, to make a mistake. But yeah, on the line, try not to get too much wheel spin coming down, and grab a couple gears. Aidan, big handbrake pull. Nicely out to the zone. Tough zone to get to, but he's done a good job getting out there. Nice, smooth, big transition. He's hitting all the zones nicely. Hayden doing a good job in the chase. As the chase car, especially with all that smoke, it gets hard to see the lead car, so Hayden done a good job there. Nice lead run from Aidan out front.
Yeah, so the call was a one more time, so we did go one more time. I can see a bit of confusion on the live stream there. I mean, I'm not surprised that Sam West is confused, to be fair, but anyway, that's all right. He's a pretty face. He's a pretty man, isn't he?
Definitely is. Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah. So I'll put you on the spot there, Isaac. If you were sitting in the judges' seat, would you have an advantage either way out of that run, or would you be thinking pretty even?
Probably pretty even. Aidan did a really nice lead, which always makes it a little bit easier to chase. So Hayden definitely made the most of that and was nice and close.
All right, here they come. Okay, so the immediate observation there is that Hayden didn't get out to where Aidan did, certainly in his lead run there. So judges will have picked up on that. And yeah, I think he's missed 1 and 4 there. Looks like for me in the lead. Sorry, you guys might be still. Are you seeing replays there? I'm not. I'm a bit lost as to what's going on where. We'll take a look at a. Oh no, sorry, no.
It's just
No,
good
he's
fun.
he's in the top part of the. I'm putting myself wrong. He's got to win. He's got to win in the 4. Sorry, he's got to win his way to the 4. I was getting excited there because I wanted to see some more people crash into each other.
Jason, I've got it one more time.
Yeah, Jason and Jason and Atlan do have a one more time. Yeah, Aidan did a great job there, Natasha. He was very solid, and that is Aidan's best result to date in going into the 8. So that's a good, solid effort for him.
Definitely a good debut for his competition. He's done really well the whole competition. So
yeah, this was you, right? 3 years ago, this was you. You were down here, sort of finding your way in competition. Hadn't really done a lot before.
Yep, that's for sure. And unfortunately, this weekend, back in the car that we started off in. Back those few years ago, which is never how you want to be, but hey, it's always a bit of fun.
All right, one more time here for Atlan and Jason. Oh, it's big. Oh, that was a big old understeer, and sorry, yeah, the hand out the window. That's like the universal sorry, bro. Atlan Norman just understeered hugely forward. Jason Wu, nowhere to go there, and I don't think that was a 1 more. I think that was actually a 5-minute call, wasn't it? Atlan had to go off the track for 5 minutes, so yeah, Atlan Norman just not really able to initiate the drift there, and
real unfortunate because not that long ago, that's exactly how that car looked, and they made it look really nice again for the start of this event.
Yep.
And unfortunately, drifting has a bit of a habit of doing that to cars, but
yeah, you guys are hard on stuff, eh? You just wreck things.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, so the call is official. It is Jason Wu, number 5, going through. Jason Wu, 5 goes through. So Jason Wu, Aidan Daly. How do you? So Jason, yeah, that's a way to make your that's a way to make your sort of way through competitions. That go through the guy who qualifies number 1.
Yeah, but that's also sometimes sometimes helps you out a little bit because you know that the person in front of you when you're chasing is going to lay down really nice, clean, smooth lead, and Jason definitely does that all the time.
So that's interesting you say that, right? Because I often call you a bit of a battle specialist because qualifying sometimes you're sort of there or thereabouts. As we take a look at T-Dub and Ryan Murdoch, Ryan doing what he can. There's what is there? I'd say 400 horsepower difference in those cars. So Ryan Murdoch's doing a phenomenal job just to hang with him, right? There is so much difference between those cars. It is 400 horsepower, as far as I'm aware, between those two cars.
That sounds about right. This track is quite good, and this layout especially sort of does a good job of equalising the higher power cars with the slightly underpowered cars.
Yeah. Sorry, so what I was saying before, I often call you a bit of a battle specialist, right? You tend to sort of you qualify mid-pack, and I don't mean that in a disrespectful way, but you're never a guy who's kind of come out and just smashed it out in qualifying. But then you obviously have a battle mindset. You go in with a bit of a plan, and you're looking for that chaseable run and stick it right on the door.
Yeah, that's normally the goal. Try and just nice and smooth out in front to not disadvantage yourself in the lead, and then when it comes to the chase, sort of throw caution to the wind and hope for the best. Yeah,
so it is Isaac Aldridge who's on the microphone with me at the moment, just doing a bit of commentary. He unfortunately went out against Jordan Joyce in the first round, as we see right... Oh, then that's hit the front wheel, so you'll see here on the replay, as Ryan Murdoch's car swung back the other way, it made heavy contact with Tyler West's front wheel, so I wonder if that's damaged the steering at all on Tyler's car, because that was a solid hit as it swung back round. Tyler West was right in the chase pocket, and Ryan's car rotated to angle, and then it swung back really aggressively. But Tyler West, 10 Tyler West goes through. Is that right? Sorry, is Ryan? My apologies. Ryan Murdoch goes through. Okay, so I would actually love to go to the judges on that one, because that seems a bit odd to me. But anyway. No, they don't want to talk to me. I don't think, do they? Are they going to? Are you guys judges? Are you going to advise us what you saw there or felt there after that battle? Or no, just on to the next. Sometimes this happens, right? We just,
got a show to keep moving, right?
Yeah, it's the judges have their reasons. We see what we see. They see what they see from up there, and Robbie is very specific on you need to be sitting right where he is sitting. In terms of viewing perspective, here comes Ben Floyd chasing down Clayton Daly. I've got a bit of a funny viewing angle here, Isaac. Was that a slightly odd transition into 2 there from Clayton, or did he get it about where he was supposed to?
I didn't notice anything particularly odd, but I might have missed it.
I just looked like it swung maybe a little bit later than Clayton has in previous runs. But hey, it's good to see Ben Floyd in competition. This is actually our first look at Ben in battles, and he's made it into the 16, maybe potentially on the cusp of the 8 here. So
yeah, and the two Floyd brothers cars look great out on track together. The matching liveries with the contrasting colours look really good together. So.
I'm just looking at this too with the points are going to be really interesting as well, because Tyler's gone out and you're out, and then we've had a few other top contenders all go early, so this is going to be a really interesting looking tree after this round.
Although Corbin and Jordan still
there, but on the same side, on the same side of the tree. So. Oh, Ben Floyd just got... that was too much hot and spicy. Way too much hot and spicy for lunch. He sort of... I almost feel like you could see that one coming, right? He ran a much faster line than he has all day, and I think he knew Clay was behind him.
and coming through into the sweeper, he was quite shallow. The line was very direct out towards the outer zone, which definitely risked him running off track if he wasn't able to pull it off. And
okay, and it is number 2 Clayton Daly goes through. 2 Clayton Daly goes through. I see a man on a mission with a big walk coming towards us. Do you see the same thing, Isaac?
It does look that way.
Do you think there's going to be a discussion? I think there's going to be.
I think there might be.
I think there might be too. He's smiling, but it's
always a good sign.
It's a wry smile. He should have put his hat on. He's going to burn his head. So I think we do have an official call there that Clay goes through. I think Clay has gone through. So that sets Jason Wu, Aidan Daly, Ryan Murdoch, and Clayton Daly. So still on potentially for a Daly battle. Oh, so should we turn the microphones off, Isaac, and just listen to how this plays out? Because this might be fun.
Yeah, why not?
So we go to the right-hand side of the tree now. It will be Corbin Wilson, Trent Abena. Corbin Wilson, Trent Abena. Shane King and Aaron Habib. Matt Kemp and Kevin Doedong. And Michael Tang and Jordan Joyce. So there is some discussion going on up here at the moment, which is kind of fun for us, but it's not fun because nobody would want to be a judge, right? It is a horrible job, and there are only 3 people. And as I said to you earlier, it is one of those things where, look, 50% of the people think you're an idiot, right? 100% of the time. So there's no possible way to be right.
No, that's true, but hey, you got to thank the judges for doing it, because if they weren't here, then none of us would have a very good competition with no one up here watching.
And it's always interesting, right, to try and debate with Robbie, who has seen more drift battles than most of us have had hot meals, right? That is the reality of it, right? You're debating with a guy who's seen tens of thousands of runs across the globe in various competition formats. Now, I think so the reason we've got a brief intermission here is we're just waiting for the judges to be able to focus completely on the battle. Ty, do you want to put across your side, or no? You're done. He's gone. He's walked. So Trent Abena makes contact. With Corbin Wilson, and that's stop. You're gonna run over your bumper. Stop. You're gonna run over your bumper. That's called the commentator's emergency button. I just don't want you to run over that bumper and suck it under the car. We'll just wait for the boys to be able to come and recover that or pull it off or whatever. If anyone would like to buy Corbin Wilson's side skirt, it's now for sale. Can you grab me that side skirt, bro? I need to sell that on Trade Me later. That'll be $1. Wonder if I'll have more luck with that than I do the date with Jared or with Kane. Do you reckon it's...
You haven't had very much luck with that yet, have you?
Not really, no. It's just... It baffles me. I mean, basically, Kane brought an end to his own auction by showing his chest here. We were going quite well, and then he lifted up his shirt, and that was it. So just checking to see that bumper's okay. It's all right. Just want to see if we need to cut that off or what needs to happen. It's cable tied. It'll be cable tied on, right? Cable tied firmly on. Lead car's fault. What do you reckon there, Isaac? John OG saying lead car's fault.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see a replay of that. And
so that would mean Corbin Wilson, rotating to too much angle, really, wouldn't it?
Yeah, or we were told this morning during driver's briefing that they didn't want a huge amount of slowing down after the zone. They wanted us to try and do as much of the slowing down through the first outer zone as possible, and then flick the car after. So whether they might look at that and deem that Corbin has slowed down a while after the zone, I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's why we're not judges, right? That's
exactly
that's
right.
up to them to make a call. Oh my God. Anthony Wong has taken time out from his busy day frying chicken to join us on the live stream. The great man Anthony Wong, Emperor of Hamilton, greatest chicken fryer in the land. Hello, Anthony. It's nice to have you tuned in. My apologies that you have to listen to me on a day other than our family Christmas. Benji's tuned in as well. So what are we doing? So they are switching over, right? Corbin doesn't seem too worried. He's ready to go. He doesn't care. Corbin's not paying the bill either, right? Dad will be paying the bill, so it doesn't really matter who smashes into him.
You might have to mow the lawns or something.
Yeah,
at home,
maybe. I saw the sweeper before. The orange sweeper is probably the only thing I'm capable of driving that's here.
Yeah.
Sorry. So for health and safety reasons, we've been asked to shift the baby just in case anyone through to the top 8. 17, Corbin Wilson to the top 8. Sorry, just because I brought the baby into our conversation. Is that Sadie? Is that baby Sadie, or that's a different baby? There's that other baby. Someone let me know what that baby's name is, so that baby doesn't feel like it missed out like the King thing before, when one of the brothers got left out and Ganga forgot someone. Speaking of kings, here we go. I gotta say, I'm enjoying watching Shane King drive this season. Like, he's just got better and faster every round.
He's been driving really well all season. Yeah.
So John OG, I think, is asking a question mark around that call, and I'm going to say that, John, I think you have just joined us now. One of the things that Robbie in particular, along with Tux, have been particularly focused on is reaching that zone, outside zone 1. If you're not hitting it, then they do see that as quite a big deduction, and it is something that is explained to the drivers in the briefing. So while we saw the contact on the first run, effectively, I think we probably saw there that the judges saw bigger deductions there for Trent Abena. Aaron Habib rides that outside line. Oh, Shane King tucked a wheel to the inside there. Is that going to be enough to upset his flow? He's ripped the front bumper off, but he keeps in it. He's taken the front bumper off, but he stayed in it. Aaron Habib, that was probably the best line there I've seen from Aaron Habib. 7, Aaron Habib goes through, and that'll, I think, probably just that inside wheel there for Shane King, just costing him there. So we'll have Corbin Wilson and Aaron Habib. So I think that's also best result for Aaron Habib. I don't think he's been to the 8 before either.
So.
He's struggled just taming the horsepower really on the track.
And he missed the last round, so...
He did. Is it true that his hair was going to get wet or something? Is that what happened? Or? I don't know. I also enjoy Matt Kemp driving, right? Matt Kemp is just a pest. Just doesn't care, just throws that car around, and he's definitely on form this round. Really strong results.
Very, very good car setup for a track like this where it's a little bit smaller. Car's nice and torquey and works really well, so yeah.
But like we saw from Rowan Ellison, right? Just that I can't even work out how you chase Rowan as that car rotates so far to angle, right? Like it must be really, really off-putting.
I feel like the way Rowan would want you to chase him is to just make sure that you're pressed hard up against his door the whole time, and he'll have the biggest smile on his face. So
battle mentality, right? Battle mentality.
Yep.
We've got Trent up here as well. So Trent's... So we'll watch them switch over here. Kevin Dodong and Is that what you had in mind there, Isaac? Matt Kemp takes the bumper off the back of the Kevin Doedong entry. Transitions right in his pocket there, but it has thrown him onto an interesting line there. Oh, and Matt Kemp, he's got too close to that dirt. So we talk about this, right, where you trap yourself in the pocket and you don't leave yourself anywhere else to go. There's over chasing. Now that car's down on the front corner too, isn't it? What was the call there? What was the call? Over the shoulder is one more time. It is a one more time for Matt Kemp and Kevin Doedong. So just while I think there'll be a bit of a. Are you gonna have a chat? Are you gonna have a chat? No, you don't. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad.
Who are you? Firstly, introduce yourself. Who are you? Because the crowd doesn't know; they can't see you.
Yeah, Blair Gilman in the red Landmark Homes S14.
Now, Blair, you've been getting. I think, in fairness, you've been getting faster and faster each time you've been here. Is that a deliberate strategy from you? Were you just getting more confidence, or someone tell you you're driving like a girl or something, or?
Just a bit more confidence in the car. So I had the same thing as Isaac, came from E36s for the last few years, just banging doors here with him, and then picked up the S14 this year. Been an awesome car, so just figuring that one out, and slowly getting better and better. Pretty happy with leads and things like that, but just been making a meal in the chase so far, but it's all part of learning.
Look, and I appreciate you joining us on the microphone, and you've obviously got a few sponsors who've helped get you here as well. It's always a good opportunity to thank people who are tuned in on the live stream that can't see your smiling face, but you are still smiling, Blair, and you've had a few people back you and support you.
Yeah. Massive thanks to Landmark Homes. Warwick sort of jumped on board and decided to help me out this round. Been a helping hand with Isaac for a while, and just super thankful for people that get behind me and help me out and keep me going here.
Nice. I like sponsors like that, and we have been I feel like we've been talking about Landmark Homes for 2-3 years, ever since sort of we got here, and you seem to like putting it on doors and denting doors with Landmark on it. So are you competing this season? Is MSC it for you, or are you stepping into pro sport as well?
Yeah, MSC for now. Thought we'd see how we go in competition and then figure it out from there.
That can't be fun to drive like that, right? That's got to be down in one corner, and that can't. Matt Kemp throws him off track there. Surely that how do you drive a car on an angle like that?
Oh, Matt's just a whole different beast. He's driving phenomenally. Always been pretty good out here. So awesome to see him doing well in qualifying. Was it third today?
Yeah, he was third, 83.5, I think, top qualifying score. So I think he's just going to send it, right? That's just how he rolls, the Ponsonby Chihuahua. And it's great to see Kevin here too. I really appreciate Kevin being here from Newcal and recording the French intro that we played before. So great to see Kev here, and either of these guys potentially on for, I think, best results so far this season. Certainly for Kevin. I know Matt's been here, done that before. He's been, I think, as far as the top 4 here. You can position these cars on a drift track, so I think Matt might know maybe could be at a disadvantage there for dropping that wheel. Bumper's finally had enough. Bumper's trying to fold itself back into the car. Matt Kemp, call is 9, Matt Kemp. Kempy goes through to the top 8. And then we have Michael Tang and Jordan Joyce. Michael Tang, Jordan Joyce. Yeah, did anyone give Michael the brief that he's got to crash into Jordan? I think that's the rule we're running, isn't it? There's a little bit more progressive damage each. Did you guys all get that memo? Is that what you got told as well, Blair? If you're battling Jordan, you got to crash into him?
Yeah, I think it was in the driver's group. Someone was saying take him out in the
No, I just want you to know that I want you to know that Isaac said that. That was Isaac who said that. That was... That was just a weird line from Michael. It was almost like the speedway slide job trying to come up the inside.
Yeah, just looked a little bit awkward on initiation, but managed to get back on its door by, was it zone 2, and carry on the rest of a good chase. So
Lynn Kemp said, woohoo, Matt Kemp. Skylar White, yes, Matt Kemp. Rhodey asking for some clarification. Now, the judges are not really that keen to talk to me at the moment, I'm going to be honest. They've kind of cut me off at the moment, so we've got driver's opinion and that's it. Class from George. Let's have some fun with this. We're going to let Blair and Isaac call this one, and let's see how they go as a two-man duo calling this.
Alrighty, so Michael is in the lead here, Jordan chasing. Jordan nice and close on the run-up. Michael, nice big initiation. This is the outside zone. Jordan doing a good job staying close, even though the lead's a little bit messy. Jordan, nice transition in behind Michael. Michael doing a good job. A little bit of a touch there. Jordan managing to hold it together. I think probably with Michael's mistakes on the first lap. Moving through to the top 8 next.
Like the next battle we got up is Jason and Aiden. That should be a pretty good one. Both have been driving pretty awesome today. Jason's a bit of a robot at this track, always absolutely nailing it every time, so hopefully he can keep that up and hopefully Aiden can get it on his door.
That didn't last very long, boys. You don't like my job either. You'd rather be driving, yeah? Always rather be driving. So I have got Isaac Aldridge and Blair Gilman up here with me on the commentary platform. Of course, this is a development program, so more than happy for any of the drivers to come up and have their say. Maybe except for, I don't think we should give Tyler West a microphone today. I don't think we'll give Tyler the microphone today. He seems like he's had the hot and spicy for lunch as well too. So we'll just keep him over on the other side of the track as we see Jason Wu and Aiden Daly. Aiden Daly stepping up here in class, just trying to hang with Jason Wu. Jason Wu, the number 1 qualifier. Very shallow there from Aiden Daly, just trying to keep up with Jason Wu. Jason Wu attacking the course as he always does. Good drive there from both pilots. This is where Aiden's going to learn, right? This is where he's going to find out where he's kind of at the moment as we head into the season. Just someone like Jason Wu done a lot of laps here at Drift Academy, done a lot of pro sport driving as well. Is he stepping into pro this year? Is he? Sky, is Jason going pro this year, or is Jason going pro, or is pro sport this year? Still staying pro sport again? Okay. So this is a great way to benchmark yourself against someone who's been there, done a few laps. As they switch over now, Jason Wu on the chase with Aiden Daly in the lead for RHB Performance in the S14. Nice and aggressive there for Aiden Daly. Gets out to zone number 1 pretty nicely there. Jason Wu doing nothing silly. Aiden Daly riding it right out to zone number 2. Gets zone number 3 nicely. This is a good lead run here from Aiden Daly. Nice and controlled. Jason Wu, I think he's a little bit back there. I think he should have been a bit closer there, Jason Wu. I think there's a good drive there from Aiden Daly. Yeah, unanimous call. Good 5 Jason Wu, 5 Jason Wu to the track. We see Jason Daly goes out, but he will have acquitted himself quite well and finishes inside the top 8 for only, I think, his 3rd competition event. So pretty solid for him. Go home with your head held high, young fella. You've still got a better moustache than your brother. And yeah, I was actually looking forward to seeing the Daly brothers. So something got thrown at me earlier, a brothers competition, the Floyd brothers, the King brothers, and the Daly brothers, like a team drift. I'll tell you what, Ryan Murdoch is driving out of his skin, right? It's a different look just because of the way the car is perceived, because it's so long. But Ryan Murdoch is doing a great job, just as you pointed out earlier, Isaac. The cars have been kind of equalised, and Ryan Murdoch is doing a real good job. Enjoying watching him today as well. And look, I can tell you that the entire island of Fiji will go crazy if Ryan Murdoch makes the top 4. And I believe he has actually offered to streak if he makes the podium. So I don't know that we want to see that, but look, it might be a... You got a streak. You want to see it. You want to see him streak.
Get the mosquito on the mic, eh?
Pro Sport is where it's at from Rhodey Knowles. Rhodey, I couldn't even, look, I would just, if I went into the first corner, I'd be going straight up that bank and over, because we've all seen me drive cars and it doesn't go very well. Natasha said send it Clay. Okay, so Isaac, what's the strategy here? Because Clay's got a bit more horsepower, right? A bit more grip, so does he have to sit back a little?
No, I think Clayton's pretty good at modulating his speed as he goes through the course, so I think he'll try and get nice and close.
Yeah, you're right. That's great. That's great throttle. Oh, Clayton Daly. Be proud of yourself for that one, young man. That's nice. Like, that's really controlled there. It didn't at any point look like he was panicking. One more time it is. We're going again. So great job there, Ryan Murdoch, pushing. Where's Clayton at the moment? I think he's about 5th or something, is he? What are you up to, Ryan? Are you just are you going to come in and chat now? Oh, the pesky mosquito.
We're going to do something about that name, bro.
Oh, you don't like that name?
That's a laugh.
Oh, you like that one? Well, they gave me several other words to describe you, but none of them were fit for a PG show.
I'm sure.
Yeah. Now, first of all, congratulations, podium last round. That must have been pretty sweet, man. I didn't get to give you guys the microphone because Bruce forgot to charge the batteries. Blame Bruce. Always blame Bruce. Always blame Bruce for everything.
No, really good fun, man. It was good being out there and being amongst, a whole bunch of better drivers. Every time I went out there with a faster car,
you're
flying on them and just follow them out. And every time we would come out of it, I was feeling a little faster.
Yeah, you're a pest. We called you the mosquito because you just never got shaken, right? You just stayed with everybody the whole time. But apparently the boys reckon you've only got one mode, which is like full roan.
Yeah, well, the car has bugger all grip. Like, there's no rear bite, so it's all a momentum game. That's why this one I'm finding a little bit harder. Every time I switch, that speed is just slowly kind of dying off a bit.
Yeah.
But let's see how this goes, eh?
Yeah. It will be Ryan Murdoch tucked back into the chase pocket. Clayton Daly cleaner that time through zone number 1. Gets out to zone number 2. Ryan Murdoch hanging with him. Clayton Daly just stretches the legs slightly, creates a little Now that's probably the only flaw I think for Ryan, is you see there just where he struggles with that lack of horsepower. He just can't jump on the gas, right? So he's got to go shallow through the inside of 3. So it does mean he has to work that little bit harder.
Yeah.
You're dealing with sort of something similar, but probably not the weight of Ryan's car.
He's got a bit more grip than me. He can dive in that little bit more, but I think he is on the limit of that car's responsiveness in terms of power. Yeah.
This is your chance here, Roan. You're on camera. Look, it's Roan Cam.
Here we go.
Have you done this before? It's like a mug shot.
Oh, true.
Eh? It's like that. You can wave. Peace signs and whatever else. So let's play Ask Me Anything, by the way, with Roan Allison on the live stream. Floyd brothers using their brains. Work smarter, not harder. Opening the gate with a ute. I like that. It's good work, boys. Good work. All right, here we go with Ryan Murdoch. The carver barge leads out Clayton Daly. Clayton Daly's sitting back there. He knows he's got the grip. So Clayton's... I think on that one, more notable that Ryan didn't quite, just the lower horsepower didn't quite get out there, and then Clayton had to sit back. That impact was... Wow, look at this. Clayton Daly all over him like a rash. You're going to need a cream for that one after Ryan Murdoch.
Yeah, he was there.
Clayton Daly goes through to the top 4. So we have Clayton Daly and Jason Wu in one side of the 4. Now, what I can tell you is that the lowest position that Jason Wu will now finish is 3rd. Jason Wu was the number 1 qualifier, so the lowest position Jason Wu will finish is 3rd place. So he'll be on the podium regardless this afternoon.
Yeah.
So hopefully someone lets him know that, and we might even get to see Jason smile for the second time in like 3 years. He's a very serious man.
Alrighty, who's up next?
Next we should have Corbin Wilson and Aaron Habib, and Matt Kemp and Jordan Joyce.
forward to this one. Some high horsepower cars here, and seeing them battle it out should be wicked. They've both been on form today, so.
So I think what will happen too, most likely, is depending on the outcome of this battle, if Jordan was to go out in this one, I think Corbin was to win and vice versa. I think they'd leapfrog each other on the ladder because they're 1 and 2 at the moment. So this does have a great deal of importance for both Corbin Wilson and for Jordan Joyce in terms of overall series points. And for Aaron Habib, he's looking for that semi-final for the first time, maybe into the final. And I think he's looked really good too. He's kind of come to life this afternoon, just getting out to this outside zone here and just jumping on the gas and using the zillion horsepower.
Yeah, man. All the angle.
It's so interesting listening to the different audible sounds, right? The big long strokes of the Elliott, just versus Aaron.
This one.
Yeah, big old stabs. So this is basically this is a great example of where drifting's at the moment, right? The JZ versus the LS. So Jason and Clay is set on one side of the draw. Hey Nards, how are you? I think you're at the Mariah today for the 150th. So hopefully everything has gone well down at the Mariah for the 150th. Celebration too, and actually because I feel like we should acknowledge this as well. I want to acknowledge anyone going through a tough time at the moment. A couple of recent deaths, particularly Jen Ireland and also Dutchy, who is from Brian Roberts Towing, who has played a large role in motorsport around the upper North Island for a while. So anyone going through that at the moment, our best wishes to you. Aaron Habib is aggressive that time. I like that a lot from Aaron Habib. That was cranked so far around.
Yeah.
And it was so early too, like it was right into it.
Wow, wicked driver.
Send it Corbin Wilson from the other Corbin. Yeah. It is 17 Corbin Wilson to the 4. 17 Corbin Wilson to the 4. But look, Aaron, hold your head up high. I think that was a great drive from you. And I think that would have been really, really close there. I do think that would have been really, really close because that was a wicked line from Aaron through there.
Yeah. They both had really good lead runs. I think Corbin held just a little bit more proximity throughout the chase, and that's what happened.
Are you done, Jake? Are you gonna go for a sleep? You're not fixing the other car? Is that one coming? Which one's coming back tomorrow? That one? Yeah. It looks like it's a handful. It does look like it looks like it's a real handful to give it a little stab on. Aidan Daly, you join me on the live stream. Why don't you come and have a chat with me, Aidan? We haven't had a daily up here. Either you or Seaton. Come up and have a chat. Come and have a chat. So we've got interesting. So we've got 1 and 2. And then where did Clay qualify? Where did Clayton qualify? I lost my other phone. Hang on. All right, Matt Kemp will have the lead. Jordan Joyce will have the chase. Matt Kemp doing Matt Kemp things. Was that straight? Was that quite straight there from Jordan Joyce? I don't know. It's we're on a funny angle, right? We're not quite on the same point of view as the judges, but thank you, Tim. Thank you, Jake. I appreciate it. Hopefully my son's not on the live stream because that's what he's getting for Christmas now. Always re-gift. Always re-gift. In fact, I got 2 kids. Bring me another one tomorrow. Bring me a girl's one for my daughter. I don't want her smelling like a boy's changing room. Hey, Joe. How are you? Joe's tuned in. Yes, Wilson from Trudy Wigglesworth. What was your interpretation there, Ryan?
It didn't look like he straightened watching the replay. Just really slow to transition. I think he was just giving Matt some room and making sure Matt made it round and then dove in on him once he was clear. But Matt zone 1, he was killing it. He was driving that rumble strip all the way around.
We're not supposed to say shit or fuck on the microphone, by the way.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
That's the pesky mosquito for you.
I think we need it as a hashtag maybe, or just a mosquito on the car for tomorrow. What was it? Matt Kemp? That was too much. Okay. Okay, so we were kidding about the smash into Jordan Joy's car thing. Sorry, boys, we were kidding about the smash into Jordan thing, but maybe they're taking it a little bit too literally. That was Rowan's fault. Rowan told him to do that. Going through is number 9, Matt Kemp. Number 9, Matt Kemp goes through. 9, Matt Kemp goes through. Wise man wisdom.
Yeah, so watched the replay, multiple times to double check, but it looked like the lead car in the lead position, he looked like he went a little too wide or a little too deep into the turn. Then he took a good amount of time to get back on throttle, and that's when the chase car was, trying to attack, but it looked like the lead car was floating a little bit too long, which caused a collision, and we pretty much put the cause of the hit on the lead car, and that's why the outcomes were like that. It's really hard for us to check those out. We got the replay, and the only thing we can do is rely on what we have. So from what we see on the replay, that's what it looked like. So we're gonna have to make that call. There's a lot of cases where it feels different in the car. I know a lot of the drivers can agree and disagree and stuff like that, but pretty much that's how we saw it here from the judging stand.
Yeah, look, as I pointed out earlier, Robbie, look, 50% of people are going to think you're an idiot 100% of the time, right? That's just the way it's going to be.
We're always wrong anyways.
Yeah. So. Yeah, and I'm the unofficial fourth judge influencing all of your decisions as well. So thank you, Robbie, for explaining that there. So just repeating that, if you missed that explanation as we had cars going past, effectively defined as Jordan Joyce had slowed down to enough of a degree that was a contributing factor in Matt Kemp making contact with him, and that is how the judges universally saw that. So all three ruling in favour of Matt Kemp. So that is the call, and that is what Robbie was just explaining there. Hopefully you managed to pick that up. So we have our top four set. It is Jason Wu and Clayton Daly on one side of the draw, and it is Corbin Wilson and Matt Kemp on the other. So I'm going to have a look here and just try and work out who qualified where. So okay, so Mr. Joyce has made his way. Are you wanting to talk to the judges first, my friend? You would like to see the okay. So you're happy to let the battle go. So we do have. So Jordan Joyce has come up, and look, I'm gonna. So I will repeat what the judges said. So effectively, they have determined that Jordan Joyce slowed down to a point where that was the determining factor in Matt Kemp making contact. So Sean Potros says, if you are ever in the chase position and you pass the lead car, in my eyes you have already lost. Okay, so that would need confirmation under the rules. Matt was too fast and shallow, that's what caused the collision. So that's Rody Knowles' view. Again, I'm going to go back to the point Robbie does always make, in that he is only interested in his point of view from where he is sitting, and he is the ultimate judge of fact. So that is really late there from Jason Wu. Clayton Daly, guys, Smiley. Was it a bit too far there from Clayton Daly? I gotta be honest. Look, I am used to usually seeing a pretty smiley Jordan Joyce, but this is a visibly frustrated Jordan, and I don't mean that. And I just want to put you in the seat as much as you can, because you guys aren't here with us. Jason Wu going through. 5 Jason Wu goes through. 5 Jason Wu goes through to the final. So now we have to wait and see what happens on the other side to determine who goes where. So where did...
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this next one. Matt and Corbin should be wicked.
No, so it will be, yeah, so the loser out of that, so Clay will finish in 4th, Clayton will finish in 4th, and the loser out of Corbin and Matt will be 3rd on the podium. So Jason as number 1 is into the final, and Corbin and Matt battling for a spot in the final here, and no matter what, both of them are going to be on the podium. See you, Tyler. Bye, buddy. So just gone 4 o'clock here at the track. Again, thank you so much for joining us on the MSC live stream, round number 3. We come back, we do it all again tomorrow. Hey, Ron, what do you, I mean, maybe not so much for you, but what do you do to turn a car around overnight after a comp? Take it home and bolt check it, or what? You'd probably just leave it here, right? Chuck some gas at it?
I do leave it here, yeah, that car's pretty reliable in that sense. But yeah, I would always go home, check oils, check fluids, run a spanner check. Maybe give it a good wipe down if you're going off track as much as I do, and then yeah, she should be good to go first thing in the morning.
So, Sam West, what, you WTF? Oh, we're getting contentious right now. We're getting contentious. Welcome to my world, right? This is what happens. You got to sit here and be peacemakers to a certain degree. Now, where are we here? What I'm trying to work out is I want to work out how many points Corbin Wilson needs to take the lead in the series. So I'm not sure if you can hear that in the background, but there is some debate going on here. Chuck Visser said, "Stop lying, Roan, you don't bother doing spanner checks."
Sorry?
Chuck Visser said, "Stop lying, you don't do spanner checks."
I did that one spanner check 2 months ago.
What, you
checked?
checked you had a spanner?
No, I showed up to do some work and forgot all my tools, so then I used Chuck's tools and just decided to do a spanner check and hit it early. You know?
Fair enough. I mean, that makes sense, right? So, where are we here? Let's have a look.
Bloody Chuck, mate, ratting me out.
So Corbin Wilson's best possible result is going to be that. Oh, we're going to have to wait. We're going to have to wait to see how this plays out, because we may or may not have a new series leader potentially, depending on how this plays out. See you, Jake. Thanks, buddy. See you tomorrow. Thanks for giving me one of your bulk pack. Probably filled that up out of your 44-gallon drum of Lynx Africa. So that's... So if I'm looking at that, right, I'm probably thinking that that's like almost an 8-2 there to Corbin Wilson, right? There's a bigger loss of drift there and then a wheel off over here. So big advantage to Wilson off that one. Those are just quite visible mistakes. Jordan, look, you're a popular man on the live stream. There's a lot of people tuned in. I just want to check that you're all right. That's all. You want to, because there's a lot of fans out there. So can I just grab a word from you, because look, you're obviously a bit frustrated, but you're still smiling. Bit frustrated though, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's hard to say when you're in the car and everyone's outside the car, but just trying to get clarification really is the main thing for tomorrow. We're up against the championship points here, and a small mistake from me and him puts me on the trailer.
Yeah, and that's important to give context to that as well, because I just want people in live stream land to understand that that's what we're trying to do. Oh, Corbin Wilson makes a mistake. Corbin Wilson tucked the wheel off there. Now, is that going to be enough to send it back Matt Kemp's way, or will we see another one more time there? Because both drivers put a wheel off the inside here. Corbin Wilson coming right back at him. The Drift Fox chasing Matt Kemp. So my apologies if Matt Kemp will finish in third on the podium. So I appreciate that, right? Because the Stock Street boys have been putting lots of effort in to get the... Oh, you like that? I got that the right way round, eh? My commentator's dyslexia with I got it the wrong way round the whole time, and your brother was good enough to just point it out. And I do want to point out, look, I don't intentionally get stuff wrong. If you hear me saying stuff wrong, then please let me know, because I don't know until people tell me. Yeah. So I want to do the best I can for each and every driver. And look, frustrated, go home, regroup, check the car over and come back and do it all again tomorrow?
Yeah, so we got a bent rack in, and we'll try to get one in there. And it's been a lot of car damage with the SR car blowing a motor, and then doing a hub and a few arms yesterday. But I mean, we're here to have fun regardless, but it gets to this end of the competition and you're up in the points. It's every point matters. So.
All right, so look, do you want to say anything to Chloe and Liv while they're at home?
Yeah,
you can say
they're watching,
they're watching, man. They're tuned in before.
Shot for the support. It's trying time. It's hot, the weather's sticky, and we're back at it next week at D1, me and Sean.
Sean's right there, by the way. He's tuned in. If you want to say anything to Sean. Shouldn't Sean be working on his car, by the way?
Oh, hopefully. Lucky he's got data down there, there's dial-up, But no, yeah, Sean's been working hard. He had a bit of problems at Mad Mike Summer Bash with his engine. But no doubt his support and his boys down there will get that nice and sorted. Hopefully he comes through with a wrap this week so he can wrap our cars and get them looking nice.
No Duracell? No? Don't want to do the Duracell in the
Might be
driveway?
It might be that.
Oh, no, it's all good. All right, so thank you so much, Jordan, and look, shout out to Chloe and Olivia at home, cheering for Jordan as always. I didn't. Hey, which island were you going to, bro, for last week? Oh no, Jordan's gone straight back to the judges, so he's done. Jordan's done. He's gone back over to have a chat with Robbie and Sky. Rowan, we've got 2 left. Jason Wu and Corbin, qualifier 1 versus qualifier 2. Any thoughts as to where this might go? We haven't seen Jason.
Honestly, yeah, they're both
will
being
we see
pretty
Jason
robotic today.
smile? If
I hope
Jason
so,
wins, will we see Jason
there
smile?
Might be a little one if you catch him in the pits quick
Just a
enough.
little one, maybe?
Just a
Then
little
back to
one, cheeky
normal.
one.
See you, boys. Thanks for coming. See you next. Actually, we'll see you tomorrow, right? We'll see you tomorrow. Thins out pretty quickly here as we wind towards the end of the day here at MSC Challenge.
Yeah, no, I think it'll definitely come down to the chase with this next battle. Both of them have been on it all day long. They got their lead runs dialed in, and I think it'll just who can hold that proximity through the whole layout.
So thank you to Rowan Allison for joining us here. Isaac Aldridge and Blair Gilman were here earlier along with Jordan Joyce, of course. And thank you to you guys for playing along on the live stream and adding your support, your comments. And as a driver, Rowan, it's quite cool. I see you guys each time you get the little pop on the track. Like, you guys are pumped, right? You guys know, that there's supporters out there cheering for you guys.
It's a big rush being out there. It's massive, especially after working the first 3 MSCs, I think, and every time wishing I was out on track, and then finally getting there this year, I'm just pumping.
Yeah, I think we were joking that you still had the 8-track stereo in your car.
The 8-track stereo.
8-track stereo. That was because we saw DJ Roan. You're on camera, by the way. This is what Rowan Ellison looks like without a camera. Without a helmet on. So we sort of saw him on the podium. He's up here just adding his flavour to commentary. Unfortunately, the pesky mosquito didn't quite bite enough today, but live to fight another day.
When it came down to that 30 seconds on track, Aiden took the cake. So yeah, props to him.
Yeah, and he's a good up-and-coming driver, right?
Yeah, no,
he's
he's
got
wicked, man. He's killing it.
Bright future in front of him.
Yeah,
What's
sure.
next for you? Are you going to go D1ing or something, or are you going to just maybe another MSC?
Yeah, definitely. Every MSC, every year if I can. D1's a bit out of my budget, but yeah, I'm making a plan to make that happen.
Okay. So we're just waiting for a tyre switch to happen. Rowan Allison up here on the microphone with me as we're about to go head-to-head in the final. It will be young Corbin Wilson and Jason Wu. Jason Wu backed, of course, by the D-Spec Racing Vehicles and the Drift Academy. Corbin Wilson backed by Pro Wear and also Wilson Haulage. And a whole lot of others, right? Because you can go to his page and just see how much support he's got. Mitre 10, I think, are on board with him as well. And he'll probably... I wonder if he actually... is he jumping out of the car and going speedway racing as well? Or are we having a break this weekend? I don't know if the mini stock's running this weekend.
Yeah, I think after round 1, he went straight into mini stocks and is having a laugh, going from 500 horsepower to 50.
Yeah, that sounds like the one. Go Corbin from Papa and Nana Parsons and Auntie Tina. Let's see how many Wilsons are tuned in then. How much love can we get on the live stream for Corbin Wilson? See if you can break the live stream for me. Just throw me as many hearts as you can right now for Corbin Wilson as he makes it into the final. At 15 years old, just hit the heart button now if you're supporting a 15-year-old who is in his second final, potentially can win a second event, and potentially goes out of this as the points leader in this series. So it's going to put him in a real strong position for tomorrow. Going to be a question of how does he deal with the pressure. So actually the lowest points he can finish with, I think, is about 221. And then where did Jordan Joyce go? Jordan Joyce went out in the top 8. So Jordan Joyce might have... If I'm right, and I'm often wrong, right? I reckon that we're either tied or there's 1 point in it, depending on how this goes.
Ooh, that makes it exciting.
I think that's what happened. So that's if Corbin Wilson is second. Now, if Corbin Wilson comes out of this with the win,
Yeah.
he will lead the championship going into tomorrow. So he will lead the championship going into tomorrow. And I'll just have a quick look at where Jason Wu is in points as well. So Jason Wu is potentially going to jump up to 178. So he's still a little way off the pace there, but Corbin Wilson certainly, he goes out of this no worse than probably at least a very close second. Basically, him and Jordan will probably be even after qualifying tomorrow.
Yeah, man.
This one's for you. This one's for you, Roan.
Yeah, Tyrone to shout out the boys on the mic. Yeah, show boys. Thanks for all the help. Everyone that chipped in and got all the work done on the TI. I was pretty terrible with my time management and had to call a few favours to get the car together. So you know who you are.
This is while you were spanner checking or you weren't spanner checking?
Yeah, no, I did do the spanner check. Chuck is just throwing his spinner in the mix.
Right.
But cheers boys and cheers Chuck. My car was in his workshop the whole time. Big shout out to him.
All right, go Corbin from Marie Higgins.
Sweet.
All right, here we go. How is this going to play out? Jason Wu, number 1 qualifier. Corbin Wilson, number 2 qualifier. Drift Academy back driver versus ProWare back driver. V8 underneath the bonnet versus the other V8. It is a V8 as well. Jason Wu, nice and wide outside to zone number 1. Corbin Wilson. Oh, Corbin Wilson drops a wheel off the inside there on the transition. Oh, Corbin Wilson over-rotates slightly, checks up as Jason Wu. Jason Wu on the loud pedal. Jason Wu aggressive. And he has created a little bit of a gap there. Jason Wu.
Woohoo!
Getting it done here. Oh, Jason Wu, will we see the smile? Will we see the smile? That noise you can hear in the background is Jordan Joyce getting excited. He's still smiling. He's still pumped. He's a driver. He's a driver's driver, right? You just love seeing dudes come out and throw down battles. Do you want to call the last one with me? Come on, man. Call the last. All right, so we're going to welcome Jordan Joyce. Roan's roaned out,
sweet.
and Jordan Joyce is going to join me. We finally got a driver on the microphone. Do you want to shout out the boys while you're here?
Yeah, they're working hard. The bros are going hard. Put them to their paces always.
They do a great job, don't they, really, the boys? Stock Street Automotive.
Yeah, 2-man team seems to be all we need lately. But all the boys are 10 years deep in drifting, whether it be track days or competition. But we're having fun out here regardless. Right?
Hey, whereabouts are you guys, by the way?
We're in New Lynn, Stock Street. That's why it's called Stock Street. But we've actually just extended our building into a bigger building and kind of doing a lot of automotive and performance mechanical and paint jobs.
And you and I were talking the other day. You've got my brother's old. You're dabbling a bit in
bought that
Mitzi's.
off a friend, and we actually tidied it up a bit. It's one of my favourite cars, actually, but I will get onto these battles.
Here we go. Corbin Wilson leads it away with Jason Wu in the chase position. Jason Wu got to close up here. Corbin Wilson out on a big wide line. Runs right out to the edge of the track. Jason Wu came back at him quite shallow there. Corbin Wilson again right out to the outside. The young fella going to throw it down, make Jason Wu work to earn this one. Jason Wu comes back at him. Corbin Wilson delivering a great lead run out there. Jason Wu right on the door there. Put your hands together. Ladies and gentlemen, on the wall. Both drivers throwing down. Jordan Joyce, could you separate? Now, if I put you in that seat over there, can you separate them? What did you see out there? What did you see? So hearts for Corbin Wilson and thumbs up for Jason Wu.
I'm pretty sure it looks like, to me, it may be a one more time.
You reckon it's going? You reckon it's
slight
going?
Gap on entry for Jason and a wheel off for Corbin. The rest of the run seems to be quite fluid. Bit of a cone clip there on the rear from Jason Wu on the chase, but doesn't mean too much.
I don't think that'd be a bad result either. I think that was pretty even. I don't think there's probably not a lot of Roan's nodding as in agreement as well too. And look, at ultimately it's not up to us. As
to me, I want whoever's got the lowest points to win. No.
Right. Yeah. so
I
don't know if you heard me say that before. So interestingly enough, if Corbin was to finish second, then I think you two go out of here separated by either 1 point or tied. I think that's how close it's going to be tomorrow. So it's going to come down to whoever finishes higher out of you two potentially, with a couple of other drivers still in the mix. Oh, there we go. It is universal call. One more time. We're going one more time in the final. That is how close we are. How are you, sir?
Good stuff there, guys.
Look,
Good
I
stuff.
I can see how pretty that car is here. This is the corner of the outside of the live race circuit, provided you're happy with it being there. I just don't want anything getting sprayed onto that car. So if you're happy with it being parked there, I'm happy with it being parked there. We did have one go up the bank and do a barrel roll the other week, but that's a different story. Jordan Joyce for round 4. Again, Jake should be driving, right? Jake is meant to be driving home, and he's watching the live stream.
Yeah, no, good stuff. Jake
Who's
did well.
Who's changing the gears? Claudia must be changing the gears, right? Or maybe that's an auto. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, let's... Oh, we're just being held up by the media here as Corbin Wilson puts his helmet back on. Glenn's taking photos. Jason Wu looks like he's happy. MSC team will need the MSC team. We need the backing for the podium. MSC team, we need the backing for the podium, and we're just going to go to an ad. Bruce has got his ad. We've got to the end of the day. Bruce has had enough, and the ad is now on the screen, I believe. Which ad is it, Bruce? Is it the give the gift? It is give the gift of drift. Give the gift of drift. If you have a wallet the size of Jordan Joyce's, give the gift of drift to an entire village. Starts at about $500, $600. Come down here for a half a day. Have a bit of fun with Sky and the team. They provide absolutely everything: helmets, race suits, everything you need, up to full day package. Learn your basics. That's sort of where you started off, Jordan. You learned it doing cone work and stuff to start with. Just
to be honest, I learnt on the streets, but that's not good.
Yeah, you're not supposed
TV
to.
talk,
I was trying to set you up, bro, and you just had to go, nah, bro, I'm street.
But everyone's got to start somewhere. If any kids are out there in trouble, you know, this is a good place to bring your kids and teach them the right way of motorsport. It is real hard to get in when you don't have fortunate parents or sponsors, but just do everything you can to get there, and it's one day you will get there.
How far away is Olivia from First Go-Kart or something, do you reckon? Is that coming soon, do you reckon?
To be honest, I've been trying to get her into any sort of motorsport since she was a baby, but she's into iPads and toys and not so much cars.
Maybe she could learn to tune your cars. Maybe that would help.
Yeah, that would be good. It'll be a lot cheaper. But shout out to Brian, my tuner, NDT, always keeping our cars up to check. That's the future. Give her everything I have, you know. And one day she will be out here and hopefully doing what we're doing.
You didn't answer me before either. Which island are you guys going to? Was it North Island, South Island, or Stewart Island?
For this year, what's left of it will be grounded in North Island. But the possible chances of a holiday in the near future. Talking of before, we actually extended our shop, so it's a lot of hard yards we're putting into it. So that'll be us for the next couple of months, some hard work, and try to get our car to D1, and hopefully down to Nelson for the round 2 of D1.
Yeah, and you and I have talked about this, right? So any sponsors who want to get in touch with you guys, they can do so via the JJ Motorsport page, or just drop you a line at the shop and talk about what sort of options are available. Because there's options from mild to wild, right? You can do anything from sort of $500 for a sticker on the car to kind of a full partnership at a gold or platinum level. So
pretty much anyone that
looking
wants to help
that way,
us
Jordan.
out.
You're okay with being on camera? You're on camera. You're on camera. Yeah.
We
You're
look
on camera.
good, we look right.
Hang on? Do you need to focus away while the boys bring your sunglasses?
Nah, we're all good. We're all good this round. We're all good. But anyone that's looking to sponsor anyone, not just myself, definitely reach out. And it's real hard to jump on and get sponsors in this sort of sport. Like you're just burning rubber, really, and in my eyes, you're burning money. But if you work hard enough, you can get to where you need to be. Me and Sean actually have a good backing behind us, and like I said, we'll always need more sponsors, whether it be $500 or $5 million, but we'll take any sponsors handed out, we'll take them.
$5 million. Who's sponsoring? They must be from Taranaki, bro.
Maybe 5 million yen or 5 million something.
The kroner or whatever, the Norwegian kroner or something like that. So Jordan Joyce is up here with me on the commentary platform. And this is the final of MSC. We're going one more time. Jason Wu and young Corbin Wilson, number 1 qualifier, number 2 qualifier. And this will have a big bearing on what points look like going into tomorrow, and who has to work how hard to try and put one hand on that FD Japan Pro 2 license. Jason Wu leads away, Corbin Wilson in the chase. Corbin Wilson sits it wide at that time. Got to get back into the pocket there. Corbin Wilson closing back up. Jason Wu out front collects both those cones there. Not quite as it's not quite as tidy from either this time. Not quite as tidy enough. And it's hot. It's been a long day.
In a final battle, and you're going one more time, your nerves will be racked. You know, like the heat out here today is it's hot out in the car, man. So I give it up to these fellas, especially the young fella jumping in his first competition and doing this well. He's got a great support with his family and his team that look after him in his car.
I just hope someone's taught him how to open the champagne bottle this time, because that was a bit awkward last time. Well, actually, have you guys got the Powerade bottle ready? Because he's going on the podium because he ain't allowed to drink.
Some Sprite.
Get the man some Sprite.
But yeah, definitely he's doing well, and big ups to his dad and his family for making the big trip up. For him to do this every weekend, it's definitely good. But
all right,
shout out to Jason Wu and his team as well.
Jason Wu's closer. Jason Wu might. Oh, there's a little waiver there on the entry there from Jason Wu. Corbin Wilson. Oh, he's on. Put a wheel on. The pressure from Wu. Okay, so I don't want to cover too much on this here because we saw the waiver on entry, but then I don't know whether that's pushed Corbin out wide there. So I want to leave this one to the judges. We won't talk too much about this, Jordan. I think that's a good battle. Am I right in thinking this one's sudden death? There is a limit to. Is that right, Robbie? Is this? Am I correct? Is this sudden death, Robbie, or is this one?
Are we watching a demo or are they battling?
Yeah.
So, advice would be both of the leads are pretty much perfect. So leave it that way. It's just a chase position. One driver is closer, but they didn't kick out as much angle at the initiation versus the other driver has a little bit more angle from the beginning, but is a little bit weaker on proximity. So either of the drivers tighten that up, we're going to see a winner.
Okay, and I think Corbin Wilson might be going for tyres. Looks like Corbin Wilson might be going for tyres. So let me just check with Bruce. We haven't really run a lot of ads today, Bruce, so we're going to run some ads to promote our beloved sponsors who, of course, have supported us. It will take a couple of minutes just for a tyre swap. So we are going to go to ads briefly, and we'll be back with you shortly. Okay, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the sudden death one more time battle. We must have a winner after this battle. It is number one qualifier, Jason Wu for D-Spec Racing Cars and the Drift Academy, up against the number two qualifier for ProWare and Wilson Logistics, Corbin Wilson. So this battle decides it all. This one is for all the marbles. Going out of here, it will define, is Corbin Wilson leading this series or not? And it will set it all up for a big battle tomorrow. Here we go, one last time. Jason Wu initiates, Corbin Wilson goes with him. Jason, is a little bit off where he's been all day, Jason. You heard the judges say it earlier, they are looking for that clinical chase run. They are looking for the clinical chase run. That is what it's all coming down to. They are happy with both drivers' leads. They are looking for that chase run that puts the exclamation mark on this. And it's a nice run from both drivers. Nice run from both drivers. Hey, Willie, show us some dance moves. Here we go, one last time. Corbin Wilson leads away. Jason Wu into the chase position. Jason Wu again pretty straight on that entry there. He's sacrificed a lot of angle. Corbin Wilson goes out to zone one. Corbin Wilson cranks the lock on. Goes out to zone two. Jason Wu, he's still there. Corbin Wilson gets three. Jason Wu follow. Jason Wu, I think, is very shallow here. And how are the judges going to see this one? It is going to come down to the three wise men. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. We must have a winner. We must have a winner. The track is now closed. So we ready? We're back on live stream now. Okay, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. MSC round number 3 coming to you from the Meremere Drift Park, brought to you by the Drift Academy International, along with TechSpan Motorsport. A big thank you to our sponsors, Campai, Ting Tools, CRC, Manol, Big Brown, RHP, and Limitless Tyres, D-Spec, Racing Cars, TechSpan, and of course the Drift Academy. Our prizes have been laid out. Now remember, at MSC, we go off qualifying results to align our podium, and finishing today in 3rd place. Please put your hands together and welcome to the podium, Matt Kemp. So well done, Matt. Those might be the whitest ankles I've ever seen. I'm lucky I've got sunglasses on. Well done, Matt. Now, I do not have the cordless microphone, so unfortunately I'm not going to be able to let you guys talk. Right, so I have the 3 judges' boards in front of me. I have not looked at them, and I do not know what is written on them. I'm going to read them off to you, 1, 2, and 3. That will tell you who our winner is, and by virtue of that, you will know who is in 2nd place. Judge 1. I do not understand that at all. How is that? I don't understand. Judge 1 says 17 Corbin Wilson. Judge 2 says 17 Corbin Wilson, and Judge 3 says 17. Make some noise for the 15-year-old Mr. Corbin Wilson, which means in 2nd place, congratulations to Jason Wu. This is your podium. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Corbin and Jason. What a final, what a final. Well done, Corbin, at home in 1st place, 2nd round win for the year. Somebody get him a Sprite. Somebody give him a Sprite. I hope you guys have been working on that champagne. And Jason Wu home in 2nd place. So 3rd place on the podium, Matt Kemp Drift. 2nd place, Jason Wu for D-Spec. And your winner today is the Drift Fox, Corbin Wilson. It is unanimous. And further to that, ladies and gentlemen, that also means going out of this round, your new series leader is Corbin Wilson. Leading heading in tomorrow is Corbin Wilson. So that is your podium, boys. A few sponsor shots. I'm just going to take care of the formalities in the background. Again, thank you all for being with us on the live stream. We appreciate you tuning in and supporting each and every one of your favourite drivers. And remember, if there is a driver who you see on the live stream or participating in competition you'd like to get involved with, please check out their social media pages and express your support for them. Until tomorrow, this has been a production of the Drift Academy and TechSpan Motorsports, along with Bruce driving the controls. I've been the Grumpy Ninja, and I'm going to sign out now as we leave you with our victory podium. 1st place, Corbin Wilson. 2nd place, Jason Wu. And 3rd place, Matt Kemp Drift. And ladies and gentlemen, could you put your hands together one more time as the champagne flies for Corbin Wilson, Jason Wu, and Matt Kemp Drift. Let's hear it nice and loud. 15. Oh, he's got the hang of it now. He's been practicing. Get him, get him. Oh, you guys are going to wear those race suits tomorrow too. Get him, get him. Jason, get Dad. Jason, get Dad. Get him. All right, thank you again so much for joining us on the live stream. The champagne has flown. That has been us here at MSC. We've had a blast. We'll see you again tomorrow at 10:30 tomorrow morning for qualifying.